I recently have been working on compost in the winter. Compost in the winter slows down the decomposing process because of the weather. What we do in our piles is we put a layer of insulation, which is wood chips, to keep the warmth in the piles so the compost can still decompose. The United States produces around $161 billion a year on food waste. The average family of four produces roughly around $1,600 in food waste themselves. The United States is the second most wasteful country in the world. That is why I wanted to create a compost system around our community in Berkshire. In the compost system at Berkshire, I have implemented the dining hall service into my food waste compost system. I've created a plan where I pick up buckets of waste in the kitchen and bring them to the piles on campus, whether it's Blackwin's worm bin or the outside bins at our community garden.
Ben, what do you know about composting in the Berkshire community?
I don't know. You tell me.
Absolutely nothing.
We compost in the dining hall, don't we?
Yeah. Would you be willing to compost if the systems were easy to access?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you know about composting around the Berkshire School?
To be honest, I don't know much about composting at all.
If it was easier to compost around campus, would you do it?
Yes, if it was more accessible to use compost, I would definitely around campus.
I know that there are a few bins in the dining hall, but besides that, I do not know much.
If composting was made easier around Berkshire, do you think you would do it?
Yes, I would. I think that it benefits the environment.
Oh, I know that there's like 2 bins in the dining hall, but besides that, I don't really see other composting stations around campus. Yeah, I think if it was more available, I would definitely be more up to compost.
Almost 72% of Americans do not compost their food waste, but 67% of those will be willing to compost if it was more convenient. And at Berkshire School, Hayden and I's goal is to expand the composting systems we currently have to get more students and faculty members composting on campus. Berkshire's maintenance facilities are where all of our waste is located. The recycling and waste bins are located at these buildings, and this is where they are distributed off campus. Much of our food waste from the dining hall is brought to the Chevalier Senior Lodge, where our existing compost system and community garden is located. Together, we want to implement vermicompost bins to Berkshire's already existing composting systems. These wooden compost bins will hopefully be available in several locations throughout campus and will promote composting since it will be convenient, and they will provide worm castings for healthy soil as well as reduce food waste in the dining halls.
Another system at Berkshire that I would like to work with is through the dining hall service. They collect all their compost and they ship it off of campus along with their waste. What I would want to achieve in the future is working with that system and keeping that compost on campus to use on our own piles and create a bigger system on the campus.
Hayden and I have already made progress advancing our current composting systems, while another sustainability student, Mike Frechette, has been working on a similar topic. With the implementation of a vermicomposting bin, we want to expand our current systems and add an efficient and simple form of composting. Our goal is for there to be composting bins in several locations throughout campus, while a majority of them are vermicompost. This will make it an easy option for every member of the Berkshire community to compost. With what might seem like a small action will end up making a big difference throughout the community, which will help maintain the environment.